Welcome to Bunker Tube again. I'm Mick. Tonight we're going to just show you a couple of little things that we're going to do with our bases for our scenery tables for Fantasy and 40k. Okay, so tonight what we're going to show you is a piece of MDF, medium fibre board that you get. It's 1/2 inch for the States and about 12mm for us Australians and British. So what we did is we just had some scrap, used a jigsaw, rounded off the edges. If you've got a sander, do the edges with that. Be careful with your tools though, because working on those angles is pretty dangerous. We get the little hill like that. We've made a few, so we've got some that are kind of set up, a couple that are half done. I've spray painted that one black, and what we've done is we've added some magnets to the system. Now I've added extra magnets so that we can go with multiple trees on the hill, or you can have it really sparse, just as a couple of shrubs or a lot. So the process with this is, with the MDF and your little drill, you just drill your hole. We're working with the magnets again, so you got to make sure you got your polarity of your magnet right as well. So what I've done is I've just sat the magnet on either side of my knife to get the polarity right. I've drilled the hole, and then we just pop the magnet in, slide that off. You can super glue them in, but I'm using the size drill bit down to make it a little bit tighter in the MDF so that they don't need glue. So there we go, we've put a pile of magnets in this one. We've put 3, 6, 9, 12 in that. So now we can just put our things, some bits and pieces on it. Now you could possibly say that's enough and it provides cover for some figures, or you can use it and go all the way and really create a line of sight blocker by putting all 12 into it. So there we have the 12, and yeah, you can't see through that. That's a line of sight blocker. That's great for gameplay where true line of sight is a must. So okay, now that we've got all the magnets set up and the trees look reasonable on it, we're going to add some sand to it. Then it'll get resprayed, and then we'll add some grass, so it can be just a spot for a cannon team in fantasy or anything you want to use. So what we do now is we just pour some of this. What we're using is a good quality wood glue. You can use the cheaper wood glues, there's no worries about what kind of wood glues you want to use. I'm using a really old brush that's pretty rubbishy, because the wood glue is going to destroy the brush. Okay, so brushing the glue on, almost done. Get a nice amount of glue over the whole surface. What we have here is a mixture of dirt, sand, river sand, bit of rock, a little bit of everything, because what you see out in the real world is not uniform unless you go to a Japanese garden. And we just pour all that on. Make sure you're using a container approved by parents or wives. Just push it all in to try and push everything into the sand. As you can see, there's bigger bits, little bits. I'm not too fussy with this stuff because imperfections work fine. And that's pretty much it. Take off a few of the bigger ones where you don't think they're going to stay on, because the glue's good, but it ain't that good. Okay, so all the sand's on, none coming off. Just checking. Remember at the start I showed you how we put the magnets in, so we're just checking to see where the magnets are, and the magnets are under there still, and they're doing their job through the sand. So I'm not going to try and dig out the magnets to find where they are or what they're doing. They're working all right.